The challenge in turning For Colored Girls into a film was a monumental one because looking at the film and looking at the Broadway play, there's huge differences. And the Broadway show and what Colored Girls is and has always been was a series of poems, 20 poems that made up a play. So I chose about 14 of those poems and put them in movie style, in movie form. And I wrote a film around the poems while leaving them intact. The movie feels very Crash-like, with it's one character's life touching another character's life, touching another character's life, because none of these people really know each other in the beginning, and they're all moving from day to day through New York, and they're all just living their lives. But one person within this 6 block radius, there's a poem in Satiatus, I mean, in For Colored Girls, that a part of it says, my universe of 6 blocks. So I feel like a lot of this took place in the universe of 6 blocks where you have strangers passing each other and crossing each other, but all of their lives all come together around one woman and one woman's struggle. I met Intisake Shange, who wrote the original For Colored Girls. I'm not exactly sure of our first meeting, but I know we had a conversation, I think it was in New York, about the play and making it into a film and what I saw and what I wanted to do. And she was very helpful, and she offered as much help as I asked her for. She gave it to me. But what is so fantastic about it is I always respected the scripts and the brilliance of what she had written, but huh, until I heard these words spoken through Felicia Rashad and Kimberly Lease and Loretta Devine and Tandy Newton and Janet Jackson and Tessa Thompson and Nika Noni Rose and Macy Gray, until I heard these words spoken through those women with such conviction and passion and the place where they came from, I did not know how special the piece was. Kimberly Lease and I worked together on my first film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So when I thought about Crystal, I didn't think anybody else but Kimberly Lease. The character goes on such a journey and has such an arc, and she has so much pain to travel through. There was one scene, one of the first scenes we shot with her when she was outside of the apartment and she's cleaning the street and she's scrubbing, and she went so far deep into a place in her that she couldn't speak. So I've got the cameras rolling and she's fanning me off because she couldn't continue the scene, but she connects. She is acting. She connects. She connects with the character and becomes that person. The work and the questions that she had, and she went and spent time with New York fashion people, and she learned so much, and she delivered. She nailed it, man. She nailed it. And as I was watching some of the dailies and seeing it all cut together, and it was she was brilliant. Loretta Devine was my ball of sunshine in this film. I'd always I've always known she was funny, but she came from Broadway, so she remembers the original For Colored Girls, and she brought so much wisdom to it. And the great thing about her, and really she makes me smile, I think she's underestimated as an actor because she is brilliant. She is brilliant. Her commitment to characters, and she brought such joy to what was really dark at times. So I'm grateful for Loretta. I really am. Oprah came to set one day and she was sitting, happened to come to set on the day that Anika was shooting the scene where she talked about the rape. And Oprah was in tears, just a basket case, just watching the scene on a fuzzy, grainy monitor. But, as I was watching it, I knew it was powerful. But until I watched other people really connect with it, I watched the crew and the people around really responding to it and understanding that this wasn't just, she didn't just say this poem, she just went somewhere else and brought us all into it.